Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to another episode of Oaths in the Quran. Today, inshallah, we'll be talking about Surah Al-Buruj, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes an oath by the Shahid and the Mash-hud, the one that witnesses and the one that is witnessed. In Surah Al-Buruj, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes multiple oaths and tells us in the conclusion of the oaths that the people of the trench are ruined. Now, the people of the trench, this is referring to the story of the boy and the king, where a lot of people believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when the boy called them to Allah, and the king was extremely angry, and he decided to kill anyone who claimed to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he had his people dig a trench, they filled it with fire, and any person who believed in Allah was thrown into it. And among the people who were thrown into the fire was a mother and her infant child. So apparently on that day, the people of the trench won and the believers were killed. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that the fact is that the people of the trench were ruined. So in the surah, we see, وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْبُرُوجِ, by the sky containing great stars. In the context of the universe, in the context of just our galaxy even, the earth is a tiny blue dot. So the reference to the sky and the great stars over here points to the vastness of the creation. And by extension, this is reminding us of the greatness of the power and the knowledge of the one who has created all of this. So, وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْبُرُوجِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْمَوْعُودِ, and by the promised day, which is the day of judgment, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised to bring about. وَشَاهِدٍ وَمَشْهُودٍ, and by the witness and the one that is witnessed. Ibn al-Jawzi mentions at least 24 different opinions as to who the witness is and who the witnessed is. And the fact is that this can apply to anyone that sees and anyone that is seen, anyone that is present somewhere, and any place, anything that is attended to, and any witness and also any witnessed. So we see that first of all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself is a witness. He observes our actions, our choices, our lives. On the day of judgment, the prophets of Allah will testify. They will bear witness against their people. The angels will testify. And even our bodies will testify. They will speak. The earth itself will speak. The Hajar Aswad, the black stone, will testify. Anything on which the sound of the adhan of the mu'adhin falls upon will also testify. So the shahid, the witnesses, are many. And the witnessed are the people, our actions. And also the day of judgment, which will be witnessed by all people. The day of Arafah is also known as the witnessed because so many people attend that, so many worshippers attend that day. So, وَشَاهِدٍ وَمَشْهُودٍ. And then the conclusion of the oath is قُتِلَ أَصْحَابُ الْأُخْدُودِ. The people of the trench have been ruined. Now, the thing is that the crimes that the people of the trench committed, yes, perhaps there were no eyewitnesses over there, no one to stop them, but the thing is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala witnessed those crimes. These people, their own bodies, witnessed the crimes that they were committing. The angels were witnesses to the crimes that were occurring over there. So this genocide did not go unnoticed. Even if it never made it into the books of history, even if the criminals were never brought to, a court of justice and they were never penalized for the crimes that they committed, even if the victims were never remembered, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has appointed a day where He will establish justice, where witnesses will be brought, where testimonies will be taken, where evidences will be shown. So with one example here, we are being taught that when bad things happen, and when justice is not established on earth, and when people commit crimes, whether these crimes are, violence that is direct or even structural, any kind of violence that is committed against people, then that is not the end of the story. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has appointed a day where justice will be established.
Assalamu alaikum. Thanks for watching this video that's part of the Oaths of Allah series presented by AlMaghrib this Ramadan. AlMaghrib is the leader in presenting premier Islamic education in the West, and we've got a lot of great ebooks as well as Ramadan resources that you can download for free at almaghrib.org/gifts.